What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, guys, we are in a Madden 24 starting a brand new franchise with the Patriots. I just got done with the regular season. I originally was playing, and I thought, might as well just sim it because the fact that, get to this draft, see what we could do. And this was based off of kind of just, I was originally going to do this and see how well I could do with just going to play through it, make this team good again. But then I kind of just really want to get to the draft. And so I decided to sim it, and I was afraid of my upgrades because when you play, you get the people you want upgrades easier than not. So what I did is I upped the XP ship by only 80. And I know that makes a big difference for a bunch of people, but to be honest, it didn't make a big difference. Some people that I was hoping they would have an extreme factor on, and they got two. So, um, Mac Jones, he had a terrible year, 18 for 17, 3,000, and he only got like 3 upgrades. Rushing, Zeke went off, but it was not supposed to be Zeke. It was supposed to be Ramada, but I never switched it. Zeke got 1,000, let him go walk free agency. Receiving, arterial fatigue into the beginning of the year. Give maximum receiving options. Clearly, that did not help. 800 yards. Taekwon, one of the guys I was working on, he only had 284, and that was just from pretty much me playing. So, defensively, I have to pick up Isaiah Bolden because he walked in free agency. He did not like the big ass contract I gave him. But Marco Wilson, 2 picks. Christian had 6 picks. Jabril had 2. Tavai had 1, 3. Holy shit. Kyle had 1. Juwan had 3. And then Mapu had 2. But we are right here in the beginning of free agency. Um, this video is pretty much just going to be free agency and draft. So what we need to do first of all, of course, see who's here. Whoever I trade Trent Brown to, I think I might have been the Bengals. Okay. Michael Onwenu is a guy that I need to bring back, and he usually has so much interest in here. But he doesn't have interest in here. Because Mac's on a franchise QB. I usually get into a franchise QB sometimes. Curtis Samuel. I let fucking Kedrick walk. I let Mike walk. I traded away Juju, so they must have just released him. I traded him because of the contract. They must release him because of the contract. So there's only a few people that I feel like I kind of want to bring back, which is Mike Onwenu, and Isaiah Bolden as of right now. Like, I gave this man a bag, and he just didn't want to come here. Like, he won't take anything else unless it's high overall money. So take a 13 for 13 shit, bro. I don't know why Isaiah Bolden is being like this. Like, usually I don't have to give this much money. Amir Speed's here. I do like myself Amir Speed. He has literally no fucking interest, so I have to give this man a contract. And I'm doing this because I do like Amir Speed. I hate the fact that we decided to get rid of this man. I'm gonna have no money, but that's why I'm restructuring Michael Onwenu's contract, because that's ridiculous. It's just guaranteed. So we signed Isaiah Bolden and Amir Speed. Mike, even though I was dark green, Mike still went to the fucking Falcons, you fucking asshole. So I need to get a right tackle, and I know there's not any good right tackles. I think I actually might have to go with someone like fucking Tyron Smith. Jeez, him. Give him like a... Okay. We got Trent. I mean, Tyron. But what we're gonna do now is depth chart. I don't know why I was running with cornerbacks, like, as my depth chart. Because they switched it. So Isaiah Bolden. We're gonna have Amir. I usually run Amir that way. And then we got Jonathan there. Slot corner. I'm honestly gonna have it be Amir. Actually, no. I'm gonna have it be Isaiah. And we're gonna switch the cornerbacks up just a bit. By just. Okay. Receiver wise, yeah. Seeing how well Mac did this year, and if I played with Mac and he got superstar, Mac was going to be on the team. We did sign a quarterback, and I fucking know exactly who it was. Why is Kirk on this team? So is Mac Jones. Then why the hell are you saying Mac Jones? Why don't we need a quarterback now? That was like one of our top needs just before free agency. So I was gonna see if Mac was gonna be good. If Mac got superstar, I was going to make him the QB for the future. He was definitely going to be our franchise QB, and then I would focus on giving him pieces to use, or giving him, and also giving him offensive line. But if he didn't do good, I might have to switch off from him because he's going to be 25, and I don't want to focus on trying to get this man good at the age of 25 because now he regressed from star to bronze. So that's also a bad fucking thing because now I have to get him to star before getting him superstar, giving him fucking star. And I can't focus on getting this man MVP to get that jump to like superstar. So I'm gonna have to get a new QB. We do have the first overall pick, without a doubt. So I could go Caleb Williams or I could go Jaden Daniels. I really don't want Drake May. And this is going with the ongoing draft too. I don't actually want Drake May. I want Jaden Daniels because of the fact that he's more like a Lamar style, or Caleb Williams if we can get him. I don't want Drake May, and it's more like we might get Drake May, but I think Jaden Daniels is the better fit, because of the fact that he's more going forward in the evolution of what the Kiwis are becoming, more of a mobile pass thrower. Well, passer, I should be saying passer, like passer. Like a Lamar, kind of like what Josh is doing. Or we could go Caleb Williams like Patrick Mahomes, kind of like Joe Burrow, where they're having to escape the pocket and create something. But he's more like Patrick. I don't want someone who's just going to be a Justin Herbert. Kind of like Tom Brady, just sit in the pocket because they're tall. So, I don't know. Receiver-wise, we also need to get a receiver. And originally, I've usually gotten Brian Thomas. Xavier has not been a bad option. I originally was going to come in and get Xavier Worthy because that's who I wanted to get, but after watching people talk about Xavier, I thought about we should get him. Troy Franklin, I usually get him too because this man went off on one of the working games I was watching. I'm like, damn, bro. And people are like, oh yeah, Troy Franklin's going to be the next superstar player, whatever the fuck. I'm looking effing catching traffic when I first realized that. And we got Lad McConkey, my man, the white dude from Georgia. Brendan Rice, USC. I got him once because I got Caleb Williams. And I also got Brian Thomas when I originally got fucking Imaka's not even here. He's not even gonna be here, so like I don't know what to do with that. But I do have receiver options. He's the ninth best receiver, round 1 and 2. Xavier is round 1 and 2. So what I could do is not focus on my QB when I do my shit. It's more gonna be focusing on these receivers. More Xavier, maybe Brian Thomas, but I've gotten Brian Thomas before. Rome Odonze is definitely gonna be around 1 and 2. So I could probably do Rome too, because he's 6'3". I do have 2 picks in this draft, but one of them is going to a fucking tackle because I needed a tackle now. Because I ran a makeshift lineup with David Andrews as my tackle, with Jake Andrews as my center. I actually didn't get pressured as much, but I ain't doing that. I always could just go and I actually get the right tackle, but I don't think J.C. Latham's gonna get superstar abilities. So, Um, yeah. So let's go and do our focus scouting real quick. So I've chosen Romano and Xavier Worthy and Xavier Leggett to be our focus players for the private workouts. Just because they're both rounds 1 to 2, but I want to see talent-wise where they fit, because they may be projected round 1 to 2, but then it'd be shit. So I kind of want to see where they go. I know Xavier Worthy is definitely round 1, and Rome is round 1. Either I know Xavier is round 1 or 2. Rome is most likely round 1, but Xavier, I don't know. I've never, like, I just heard about this from yesterday about being one of the, like, in the top 10 best receivers to the draft. So we are at the draft, and the Bears became good. Yeah, okay, so that's nice. You've got to be shitting me, Bears. I didn't give them any players to become good too, so it was I traded with them originally, and they had pick 20. I'm like, okay, this this pick right here is not Carolina's, and I didn't check. I went through the trade and I saw, and it was pick 20, and they lost. I'm like, okay, this is their pick. Pick 31 was the Panthers. No, I got the Panthers pick, and theirs was pick 31, and they lost, which made no sense. They got pick 19. Holy shit. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to trade up. I need to get in top. I need to get top 3. I might trade back with the Commanders because I need to at least make sure I get my QB. Okay, so because Jane Daniels is top round 1. They may just pick him because they need a QB, and else those two teams need QB. So we traded our first round pick this year, our second round pick, one of our second round picks this year, and 2 future thirds for this damn pick. This is crazy. Okay. So we have the second overall pick. I know the Texans aren't going to choose QB. Now, I don't know why the Texans were bad. So
It's the New England Patriots. Now on the clock.
I'm going with my man. I gotta get Jane Daniels. I want Jane Daniels in real life. I think Jane Daniels is a great. They really, we don't need a QB. They really think Mac Jones is him. They really think Mac Jones is him. You do know Mac Jones is bronze dev now, and so if I worked on Mac Jones, I would have to go from bronze to star and get him a breakout game this year just to make him good. And I want Jaden Daniels. This is our franchise QB. I have to go with him, bro. He's got picked. They're gonna start picking these receivers since these are receivers who are supposed to be round 1 and 2. So I think this is where I trade up. Yeah, this ain't a bad. I'm just afraid that he's gonna get picked up by not Vikings, but Saints and Cardinals. He's hitting that, bro. 96 speed, 96 acceleration. Holy fuck, bro. So normal dev, but that's how it is with Tyler Davis. I don't pick Tyler Davis. The CPU does. I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles one. I get a future 6th and a future 3rd. Um, there's just nothing here for me right now, and we're getting to the point where the draft's kind of becoming stale. So Jaden Daniels ends up being a 75. JC Latham is 77. Xavier is 76. That's pretty fucking good. And he ends up being a 75. He's not even that bad of a pick. So that's actually fucking good. And then we got Jaheim Bell, who always ends up on this fucking team. Omar Speights, Steel Chambers, Justin Whaley. Yeah. So these are my 4 picks. You know, Jaden Daniels, he's gonna end up having 93 speed. JC Latham is gonna be a solid right tackle for us. Xavier, he's gonna be fucking phenomenal. He may honestly become our true number 1 receiver. 76 overall, 6'3", 96, 96. Him and Taekwon. We also have T Higgins to think about too, to throw to. So and we have Corlon. Um, I kind of just want to see though, just where other people got taken. So Olu was the first overall pick. So they might be switching him to right tackle because they have Larry Tunzel. And I traded up to get Jaden, Caleb Williams went, Drake May went, um, Latu went, Brock Bowers went, which is weird because they had T.J. Hawkinson. They might just want to double fucking tight end. John Newton, Joe Alt went. Then I got JC. He went up just before me. Fuck, that sucks. Because Joe Alt has superstars, so it's like. Then right after me was Marvin Harrison. Um, Cooper got picked at pick 27. But trade up to get Xavier. I think this was a great pick. Who did they end up taking? A D tackle, Michael Hall. Okay. Ain't bad. So, was I wrong that these people were going to take receivers? Yes. Because I really thought he was going to take receiver. They don't need it. They needed a QB. But, it's just more of like receivers are narrowing down. Like, when was the next receiver taken? Brian Thomas, pick 25. Then Adonai Mitchell. So I guess I didn't have to trade up. But I only trade up my pick for their picks. I don't think I gave them any for the picks, so it's honestly fine. But no, that's going to end off the first episode of the Patriots franchise. The reason why this actually ended up happening, I forgot to record the previous few episodes, and I didn't want to fucking have to start recording halfway through the season, so I just sent it the regular season. Thought it was honestly a good idea. Like I said, I was afraid of my people that I was using, trying to make good, didn't get their upgrade, so I had to use these sliders because right now they're back to 0-0, so it's not like, well, 0-0, they're back to like 100-100. So it's not like I'm going to keep them. I just needed to make sure those people who I was focusing on, trying to make good, got their shit. So, but I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want the other episode tomorrow, please just drop a like. I don't care how many likes you get. If it gets a like, I'll drop the next episode tomorrow. When I upload this, I'm recording this on Saturdays. This is most likely going up on Sunday. So the next episode will be coming out on Monday. But for you guys, I'll be back-to-back episodes, like back-to-back days with episodes. But for me, it's more gonna be like I record here, upload on Sunday, see what happens, and record the next video and edit and release on Monday. So, hope you guys will enjoy. See you guys all later. Peace.